Hi everybody, welcome back to Cids Modded Live Season 2, Episode 93 with me, Cid. And I'm trying not to chuckle because I've just literally been... What is that in my top corner? What? Huh? I've got no idea what that little 71% blah 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 is. Unless it's... No, I'm not saying anything about backups, I don't know. Okay, well, it's doing stuff, and... I don't know, it's just something strange. It's like it's not doing anything. Oh no, it is, it's still doing something. Okay. So last episode we left off at the point where I'd gone, oh crap, I didn't have enough redstone. And I went to the nether and we got some redstone and we ground it down, and since then I have gone and chucked a whole load of it into fire, and but I've also done a fairly extended redstone haul in the nether as well, so there's a whole load of that there. And what else? There's probably almost certainly still a whole load of stuff in the system. It's actually struggling with the hoppers to keep up, because yeah, these things, oh, now it's got to there. So I put about 7 or 8 stacks in of nether redstone, which was kind of nice. You know, it's always nice to have a bit of nether redstone. Now, the reason for that is I want to do that one, not that one, that one, a gargantuan flux storage. Now I went to make one of those, and of course, as you recall, if you saw this, it doesn't like it. It says they're missing. Now I think it's because these don't stack. However, I can make 36 of those. And we have everything we need, including the obsidian, and yeah, so that will go off and do its thing, and as eventually that will, you know, hopefully start counting up each one of those as they go in there. So, what's all this for? Well, as you know, I run out of power in space, and I want to ensure that we don't have that problem again. Now the diesel is doing good. I have relocated the pump jack, so that is doing its thing quite happily. This thing is doing its thing quite happily, and we've got solar panels doing their things. I've got a little spit of land over here. And what I'm thinking about sticking in is some steam turbines from Immersive Tech. They're the same ones that we created in Sevtech. They are insanely powerful, and that is, I think, the direction we are going to go. So let's have a look what we need, because I'm kind of in the background for the last several episodes. I've been producing steel, so we should have quite a bit of steel now. Nearly 1,000 ingots, so that's pretty good going. And if we take our book and we get that, if you recall, the Immersive Tech needs a solar tower, a boiler, and a solar tower, a steam turbine, and an alternator. What's redstone timer? Interesting. Alright, I've not seen that one before. Anyway, so, oh, and distiller, distill water and salt. Now, if we take the solar tower, there's 2 structures to this. Multi-block structure takes water in and pumps steam out. Relatively inexpensive. Well, relatively, say, what you got, 14 steel scaffolding, 4 fluid pipes, redstone engineering block, 5 heavy engineering blocks, 20 steel fence, and 16 steel sheet metal. So that's something we can make quite easily. We also need to make these mirrors, which require some light engineering block, steel scaffolding, block of silver, and some treated wood fence, yada yada. And you basically must not be a block in the top of this reflector, and the solar tower distance between the reflector and the solar tower must be between 5 and 10, and obviously it works only during daylight. Yay! That's what we're going to need first. I don't want to make one of these. Sorry. I want to make 3. Yeah. So let's start working on the principles that we are going to make 3 solar towers to start off with. So we are going to need 28, 38, 42 steel scaffolding. So if we have a look at that, steel scaffolding, make me 42. Off you go. This is the nice thing, this is that we don't have in Sevtech, of course, is I can just set these things going, and this is doing stuff in the background. It's crafting 4 more of those, and it's also doing those, so that's good. What else do we need? We need 4 fluids, so 12 pipe. Have I not taught it how to make those? Right, in which case, let's teach it how to make pipe. Pipe, bang, make that. If you might, wouldn't. Oh, hang on. Am I out of patterns? Okay. Interesting. No, there we go. I must have inadvertently put those in the wrong place. There we go. So we've got pipe in the bag. And that was the place that we put that. So, what did I say? 12 pipe, didn't I? Pipe, we need 12, make me 7. Start. And there you go. 12 of those. How's that scaffolding going? Oh wow, I think he's done everything. Scaffolding, 42 I think, wasn't it? 14, 28, 38, 42, yes. So we got those, What else do we need? Redstone engineering blocks, 5 heavy engineering blocks. So 3 redstone engineering blocks. Redstone engineering block A, 3. 1 and 1. And then we need heavy engineering blocks. Now these I think I have taught it how to make. Heavy engineering blocks. 15 of them. Oops. Heavy engineering blocks. They're in, let's make 14 of them because they make the craft 2, don't they, I think. So that should be good there. What's left? 20 steel fence and 16 sheet metal blocks. So we can do the sheet metal. Have I not taught it how to make those? God. Okay, let's teach it how to make those then. Yep. Anyway, so this is what we're going to be heading. I'm going to just get these bits and pieces made for the tower, and we will take it from there. Back in a moment. All right, I think we got it. I have had a little think. So yeah, whole load of resource. I also noticed my steel production had stopped because this was full, and it has in fact. We are making steel again over here. This is empty currently, but it'll soon fill back up again. So I may need to look at doing something different there. Now there is one more thing we need, or 2 more things we need actually. We need a water source, and we did play around with the quantum tank. Did I put you some? No, that's quantum storage unit. Oh no, I used that, didn't I? That's right. So The quantum tank, we played around with this and the infinite water source. So I need to make some buckets. Make me 1, 2, 3. And then make me a couple more of those. 1 and 2. And then we had the infinite water upgrade, which we need a bucket of water for and some paper. And then hang on, I think I made one, didn't I? Let me just check. Oh, damn it, I need that bucket. Well, I may need that bucket. I don't know whether I definitely need that bucket, but I did. Yes, in fact, I will need that bucket. And the key to this, these things, is you have to have a bucket of water in before you can use the infinite water upgrade. We discovered that on the stone block. Following, oh, what have I hit that button for? Following the advice from, I can't remember the name of it. You know who you are. Thank you very much. But yeah. So they basically said, yeah, it needs to have water in it, and they were absolutely right. So I've had a little change of heart. My thoughts now are that we are going to have 3 running along here, and we'll level this off and possibly not extend the walls out around it, and may put a fence or something. You know, you've seen what kind of wire fences I do on other builds, so similar kind of concept most likely. But we are going to need that to get rid of all this lot out of the way, and we're probably going to want to fill that in as well. We almost certainly are going to want to send that and probably that, those and that back over there. I doubt we'll want these in our lives pretty very much either, so we'll get them out of the way. Right, and we probably need to have a little quick snoozette before we start. It's got to be said that there is a world of difference between doing this in Sevtech, where every resource is a struggle, and doing it in this where it's not so much. Right, where's my immersive bag? So if we take you and we go and get this set on, not that. So these are the solar power needs at least 1 solar refractor to work. The solar refractor is a multi-block structure. Centers structure is built as shown and formed using the engineer's on the silver block. To work, there must not be a block between it and the solar tower. And at the top of the reflector, only in the center, reflector's figure must fit within the center of the solar tower. The distance between the reflector must be between 5 and 10 blocks. So let me just think this through quickly. So if I am going to go from here, and say this is the middle of my thing, I need 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, question: the distance between the reflector and the solar tower must be between 5 and 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the solar tower, sorry, the actual solar tower has got to go here. It's only a 2 by 2 is 3 by 3 like that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, and similarly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1. Wow, I'm going to need a lot more space, aren't I? Unless we do, yeah, well, let's get the solar tower built first, shall we? Hang on. Yeah, that's right. So that's where we want the, yeah. Sorry, I'm kind of thinking out loud here. So we need the solar tower, and we need to craft you with you, and we are going to get that in and place it And I'd like to rotate it so you can't really see what we got going on here. The like that. So we'll place that there. We'll knock out these. And then we should be good to start building the first one. Like that, and then we're going to take some of you. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. And what's next? Redstone control block goes there. Heavy engineering block goes there. Steel. This caught me off guard, the fact that this was steel sheet metal, so I made the original sheet metal originally. It's not a problem, we will use it. Goes there, and then we have a repeat of that here. And then more steel there, 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 and there, and another heavy engineering block. And it's 5 per, I believe, so yeah, that's right. And then repeat, rinse and repeat. Now, I've got to love this building mechanism. It makes this process so much easier. It is almost silly how easy this gets. There and there, and there and there, and hup, and hup, and then a little bit more of you. Do and do, and a little bit more of you, and then what we got. Oh God, I can't work out what we got here. That's scaffold, isn't it? So I think it's all scaffold actually, isn't it? Yep. So that's that in place. I do need to, what am I going to do? Let me put that away, take that over to there, and grab a hammer. It's the one thing I didn't have on me, and I think we just hit it there and we're good. So solar tower, nothing new there, we've seen it before. We are going to get a pipe system coming into these two from underneath, and I will need to work that one out. I probably should try, let me just go and get a crate or something. In fact, I've got a crate. Let me go and get a crate and we'll pop that down there, and we are going to put these items that are still required in here, and that will do us for now. Right, what have I, oh, and that stays over here. Cables and pipes, what have we got? Cable, fluid pipe, don't really want to play with that. That isn't really what I want to play with. Yeah, no, I think I need to make some fluid pipes from the other thing. However, before we do that, let us get these structures in. I don't really need to do this, but we'll do one, and then we can, because that's going to go there, and we are going to, oh, hang on, pop, 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 1 and 2, and that, beard of silver, bit more fence, bit more scaffold, bit more of that, and of course we need to copy that on these 4 sides. So let me get those in and I'll be back in a mo. Alright, turn these into mirrors. the world will be good and happy. And of course that means that this is now showing as well. Should be showing as having that. They are the same. Yep, there we go, it's registered. Yeah, so now I just need to get these cables in, hook that up, and then we could take the power out from here. Now in Sevtech, I don't know whether I did I do 3 or 4? We should bring the power, we'll bring the cable out. We will go this way and we'll get the others in. I may even do some over that way as well, just get one in for now. And yeah, I'll be back in a mo. Okay, so we're going to come down under here. Lake Asu, and we're going to place down one of our quantum tanks. Slap bang underneath. We're going to give it a bucket of water, and we're going to shift and right click it with the infinite water upgrade. That puts in many buckets of water, and on the side of that we are going to go 1 and 2. Now I'm going to assume that this will have to come around and up like so, and like so. And we've now got water and it's producing steam. Lovely, that's going to do just fine. We probably should go and get some dirt out of our dank null even, not dev null. And yeah, just fill that in. Now again, we'll replace this floor. It will become, you know, part of the base and the structure, but this is just the first pass, getting this to the point where it's got steam in it. Seems somewhat slow actually, producing steam, but that's fine. And then in here we can put in the rest of the components for the thingy, the solar tower, because now we need to make, I'm going to leave that there. That's got all of that in it. We now need to make the steam turbine and the alternator, and I'm only going to make one of those to start off with because they use a lot of resource, and steel wise we use nearly 200 making those. So let's have a look what's involved in a steam turbine. Boop, boop. 27 steel sheet metal, 10 blocks of steel, 4 radiator blocks, 24 heavy engineering blocks, 1 redstone engineering block, 6 fluid pipes and 3 steel scaffolding. Well, at least that's, so let's do the steel scaffolding. There's 1, make me 2. I think that actually makes 2 anyway out of 1 craft. We'll get rid of those and those. So as you can see, this is not going to be cheap. We have 726 steel to start off with. Did I actually not submit that? Start. So it'll make 4, won't it? Eventually. You are going now, yes, good. That's not what I wanted, it was steel scaffolding. And I wanted 3 steel scaffolding. Yep. So 3 of those. Yeah, let me get the rest of this together and then we'll work on the alternator as well. Now while we're at it, the alternator is more stuff. generator blocks, high voltage coil blocks, yeah, lots of stuff, which is all very expensive again. So let me get that in and I'll be back in a sec. I've got a slight problem at the moment, which is that I can't make a block of lead. A block of lead is in your dictionary to Galacticraft Planets lead, which I haven't got, so I need to fix that between episodes. However, I need 5 blocks of lead to make the HV capacitors. So what I am going to do is change into there, go and get me some lead eventually. Oops, lead, no. We'll get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those, and then we shall bin those and go back into just keeping it all above board. So that should allow us to then make our HV. Oh, we need blocks of redstone as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that should allow me to make 5 HV capacitors. Excellent. Still pulling stuff together. We've done that. I need to do the high voltage coils, the sheet metal, and the blocks of steel, because it's counting the ones for the other stuff. So yeah, the HV coil, is it? This one is that needs me to make that, but of course we don't have a huge amount of that, so I probably need to get some steel wire and aluminium wire, and I'm not sure whether I've got those. We have, so yeah, I'll get those built, be back in a mo. Alright, unbelievably we got it all. We used well over half of our steel reserves to do this, and it's going to be big because he's going to go this way. I'm going to have to clear some more of this terrain out as well, but this stuff here just needs to go and be out of the way. And again, we'll industrialize this area properly later. In the meantime, I shall get rid of all of those, and we'll just... Anything else? Nope, that, and that can go, and then that, and that can go. And we need to get you and go for the steam turbine, which if we have a look, that is the... So we need to have the end with the scaffolding at this end. Okay, that we can do, he says. Is that right? It's almost right. Let's go to about there, I think. I may not quite have enough pipe, that's the only danger here. But this is the stuff for the steam turbine, so we'll get you in, and then the alternator is the other block of stuff over here. And we've got this going here, and here, and here, and here. And then we've got these bloody expensive things. These took an age to craft. They're so expensive relative to other blocks in the thing, but then again they are the high-end things, aren't they? So we've got some steel that comes through here and runs. Again, these are comparatively, when you consider that they are blocks of steel, they're hellishly expensive. That goes there, and then we are on to, I think, oh no, that and that there, that and that, and we've got some pipe, which is going to go 1, 2, 3, and then what we got going on here. Oh man, this is getting convoluted. That and that, and then over here we've got Same again. No. Then we've got these, which go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 3. Stop with that. You can stop that game straight away. And then, oh, there we go. We've got a pipe here. Don't need you. And then 1, 2, 3. And that should be, I'm not sure what we hit. That's the steam turbine. I have brought a lever so we can turn it off, and we do have to put up with Dyer doing his noise. And then we're going to get the alternator, and again this is going to be that way round, so it is the steel sheets to this side, isn't it? Yes, yes it is. Okay, so again, craft that back together, and I think that is the correct, yeah, that's correct. It'll actually fit here just, so that's good. So we can get you, no, alternator coil. Hang on. Right, let's try that again. There, and there. Then you've got your generator blocks. I think that if I've got this the wrong way around, then we'll soon find out. But I'm fairly certain this is right. There and there, with a little bit of you going on. Then you go there and there. Yeah, because our steel block goes there. Sun's going down as well, just to make life more entertaining when you've got many hours and, you know, of resource tied up in a location which is not exactly secure. Generator block, plob, plob, then we go plob, plob, plob. We'll very quickly have a quick snooze. Well, in a mo. And then, yeah, we'll have that built, but not quite ready to turn on. Give me that. Right, what am I doing here? So we've got this stuff goes here. 1, 2, 3. You go there, 1, and you go there and there. And then with our hammer, we're going to hit something. I'm not entirely sure what. There, that will do the trick. I still love this structure. It is an amazing piece of engineering just to get this on. Now, I'm going to put these straight on to... Am I not? They should connect up. Worry about that in a moment. Let's get the steam hooked in. So what we'll do is we'll come down here, come all the way along here. One more. As I say, we will improve on this area that we've built. That's too far, and I am one bloody pipe short, aren't I? Yes, I am. Okay, let's go and Alt click to set that as my default, and then we can just use you to replace these blocks. I need to make one of those. There is one other thing we need to make as well, so let's go and get that done while we're at it. It's going to look awesome when we get a whole bank of those. It's going to take a bit more effort on my part. I thought we'd have enough steel by now, but I didn't bank on the issue of tanks filling up. Not a problem now, because I've moved the creosote into the storage system. So we started off this thing. Let me just get this pipe bit going. Oh, there we go. I only need one. Making 6 of these basic flux storage. So if we then go to Herculean and make 6 of those, we're not missing 36 basic flux storage. You've got them there. 1, 2 panes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need to craft, make it 60, make it a bunch of them. There you go. And then we can take those. It's probably just quicker once you've made the 6 to do that. So we've got this gargantuan flux storage, which for the time being we are going to place there. We are going to not select a network. We are going to create a new network. And this will be called Turbine 1. The colour can be whatever. We'll go for red. Naturally, no. Maybe we should edit that. Can we edit? Edit network. Yeah, give it a new colour. There you go. And save. So Turbine 1. So this is Turbine 1. It's gargantuan storage. It has no transfer limit, and it's got no priority. It's just a thing. Now the question is, why are those not connecting? The plugs not connecting? Because they should. I mean, they connect here. If I have to bring out some HV wire to a point and then connect it that way, then I will do, but I would really rather not. Plop. So your steam is going down. We'll just let this fill into the turbine. Obviously it's off. Let's go and just try this and see what happens if I go into there and go select a network, Turbine 1. Why are you not there? Well, tell you what. That is there. That is inputting a whole load of juice. Let me turn you back off. So that's been on for what? A few seconds. Let's go and see what we've got in the way of powering that network. 128 million RF into this storage cell. It's currently got 2.2 million RF. Okay. Can I, just a stupid question, I'm sure that is transportable, isn't it? Let's just take it over with us. And I'd like to see what kind of transfer rate we are getting here. So you're with one turbine blade, one thing, you are coming in at 4.1 thousand RF or 1004 energy per tick. Okay. Off. Let's take it to 3 in fact, and we'll put you on as you can also go to Turbine 1. You can also go to Turbine 1. Right, so we've got 3. Oh, remove the limits and turn it back on. Now the stats are 12.3, so it is getting basically 3 times the power for each connection, which is pretty cool. It's kind of what you expect, but it's also pretty cool. And then we can go 1, 2, 3, and we can hook you into there with no limit, and we can hook you into there with no limit, and we can hook you into there with no limit, and that should 8.7 million RF. Going up quite fast, getting 24.6 thousand RF per tick. I don't think it's going to take long to fill that at all, which is pretty cool. That's empty, but it doesn't matter. It should be keeping up during the daylight hours, and this will fill up very, very quickly. Alright, well, we need to tidy this area up. We need to obviously find a place to store all these gargantuan storages, and I would like, I don't think we need to worry about the monitoring of it. We can just take a hoofer. We do need to take our flux plugs and name them. So, you know, so we call this Turbine 1-1 or something like that, just so we know which is which. Turbine 1-1. Whether I can copy and paste, just out of interest. Control C. Yeah, we can. Okay, and yeah, so that is that done. Turbine 1-3, turbine 1-4 and 5 and 6. Nearly half full already. 50 million. That is an insane amount of power, and it's transferring it faster than it can generate it, which is great. Okay, I'm happy with that. I suspect we are at the limits of our time at the moment. Let me just check, and I should be back in a sec. Of course we are. 42 minutes in, so yeah, that's my bad. First one of these down. I'm not sure how I would want to do it. I think I'll probably do some leveling over here and put another one in. What I may do, because of the way these hang out, is have one with the turbine running straight down here and then one running down there, but we need steel before we can even contemplate doing that. So until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys. I think next time we will probably be working in orbit. Now we've got some juice, and yeah, on that note, thanks for watching. Bye for now.